if you want to be successful in what you're doing, you have to be self-promoting. You have to be shameless, and you have to get out there and, promote yourself. And I get why that's not so desirable for a lot of us, especially if you're more of an overthinker. Because we all know these people that, shamelessly promote themselves, and it seems cringy, it seems weird, it seems kind of slimy, but they're out there, especially often if they not even that good in what they're doing, but they are out there. And it feels weird. It feels, I don't know, for me, for example, I have this barrier, like this cringe barrier, like I don't want that. I don't want to do that. And it feels often, if you really care for what you're doing, you don't have to self-promote. You don't want to. You want that your quality, your product, or your art, or your content speak for itself. You want people to find it organically. And I understand. I completely do. The truth is also, your favorite podcast, you listen to that. How do you know that exists? At some point, they advertised it. They put themselves out there. They just started and said, like, you know what? We will do this podcast. Same with an artist. You can make exceptional art. If you don't get yourself out there, get into, I don't know, vernissages or whatever, and present your art. Nobody will know you're doing that. Then you do that for yourself, for your own enjoyment, and that is also super okay. But the second you want to be successful with it, whatever that means, or you want people to know you and know what you're doing, or sell your art, actually live from what you're doing, people need to know that you exist. I did that exact mistake with my coffee shop. I went in there thinking, okay, if I just have the superior product and have like really good customer service, really good coffee, it will work itself out. I don't want to really get out there and promote myself and really do like a personal brand. I don't want to do that. Like, I came a long way. I did not want to do that. So other people, they succeeded more. They got bigger. They grew. And I knew these people personally. So I know how they really are. And I see how they present themselves. That is something you don't have to do. You do not have to change who you are. Let's say you want to create content. I will take myself as an example. I want to create content. I want to, at some point, live from this. I would love to make a living from this because I love this. This is a lot of fun to me, and I would love to do that. If I now change how I am to attract basically more people, then after a while, I cannot be myself anymore. I cannot do it in a way I like anymore. And I created basically just another job. I no longer have like a creative outlet. I no longer can do how I want to do it because I fostered then a community and maybe like business partners that don't match who I am because I changed who I am to promote myself. But if you just, really promote yourself, who you are, yes, you have to grow like a thick skin. You have to be good with rejection or just silence, nothingness, no reaction at all. But if you can deal with that and if you remain visible, if you show up constantly and really believe in what you're doing, after a while, you will attract the right people, because there's so many people out there in the world, and there are the right group of people for every one of us. Everybody can foster a group of people that love what they're doing. They're out there. But guess what? If you don't promote yourself, these people that love what you're doing, that want to support you, they need to know you exist. If they don't know what you're doing and that you exist, they cannot support you. So see self-promotion less as this weird, greasy, slimy, like changing who you are type of thing, and really see it as, okay, I am who I am. I will show up as who I am. I will tell the world what I want to say. I want to foster this community. I want to make a living out of that. And I know there are people out there who want to support me, who love what I do. And in order to do that, I have to promote myself. So let's all be a little bit more shameless, a little bit more open, let's promote ourselves more. Let's get out there and find the people that love what we do, because they are there. They're out there. Have a wonderful day. I'm Johannes. See you next time. Take care.